Yes, guys, welcome to Pure Coys TV. On today's video, I am going to be talking through the Tottenham Chelsea game at the weekend. Massive game, in my opinion. One of the biggest games of the season for Spurs. Before we get into it, please do me the absolute honour of liking and subscribing to the channel if you haven't already, and pressing that bell notification so you know when all of my content is about to drop. Let's get into this massive game at the weekend. Tottenham at home to Chelsea, 5:30 kickoff Saturday evening under the lights. It is a huge, huge game for Spurs, a massive game for the fans, and a massive game for Thomas Frank. Even though he sits third in the Premier League with an unbeaten Premier League record away from home, for some reason, he is under massive pressure from a lot of Spurs fans, and I can only put that down to the home form. Only one win in four, and let's be honest, we haven't really played anyone of great significance at home yet. So Chelsea tomorrow will be a massive, massive test as there's a fly flying around. And it's going to be a really tough game. Our record against Chelsea, let's be honest, is woeful. Absolutely woeful. I can only think of the odd victory here and now. Chelsea win most of the time against Spurs. So for me, this is a massive, massive game. I said during the week, a lot of people think I was crazy. I was quite happy that Frank rested players for the League Cup game. Did I want Spurs to win it? Of course I did. But for me, this game Saturday, much, much more important. We need to get our home form back on track in the Premier League. And what a perfect time to do it. Home to Chelsea. Now, good news for Spurs. We have some players back. Romero, Udogie, Odegaard, all in the squad for Saturday evening's game. That for me is a massive, massive plus for Spurs to get Romero and Van der Ven back at the centre of that defence. It's huge. I'm not sure whether Doggy starts, to be honest. I think Spence may start the game. Obviously, Pedro Neto out there on the right hand side for Chelsea, and Spence will be hoping to keep him quiet. So I would be starting with Spence. Guys, drop a comment in. Let me know how you think Frank is going to go. There is no doubt, though, right? This is a huge game for Tottenham. We need to get 3 points. We cannot afford to keep dropping points at home. We need to make our home ground a real fortress. And let's be honest, so far this season and all of last season, we failed to do so. We were quite woeful at home all season last year. And we've started this season in the same frame of mind. Whether this is a continuation, and I think it is, of last season, where I think maybe the players are a little bit fearful of making mistakes, so we're not taking those risks. We're a little bit passive at home. We don't really play the football that I'd like us to play. Again, we haven't got the players maybe that Frank needs to play that way. But we will see what happens tomorrow. I think it's going to be a tight game because Chelsea are far from at their best either. They haven't been great this season, winning a few, losing a few, kind of the same as Spurs. So it's going to be an interesting game. I really hope Tottenham turn up. We need a performance. For Chelsea, they've had, I think, 6 red cards already this season. Crazy amount of red cards. Let's hope they get another one on Saturday evening. And let's hope Romero, if he starts, manages to keep his head. He is known for losing it a bit against Chelsea. So hopefully he comes back as our captain and plays an absolute blinder. Guys, for me, I think back 5 picks itself. I think Udogie will come back on the bench. I think it will be Polinia. I think it will be Bentancur. I know a lot of people won't be happy about that. But for me, if we want to play Xavi Simons in that 10, we have to have that double pivot behind him. So it will be Bentancur, Polinia with Xavi Simons in the 10. And then I think it will be Odegaard, Kudus, and Mawani starting up front. That's a team I'd like to see. Guys, drop a comment in. Let me know what you think the team will be at home to Chelsea on Saturday night. Guys, I will leave it now. I'm excited. I think we're going to win. I am going to go for a Spurs win, 2-1. We need a home victory. Xavi Simons, wouldn't it be nice if he finally broke his Spurs duck against a side that he was going to sign for. Guys, drop a comment in. Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all that good stuff. And as always, stay positive, stay poised, and stay Pure Coys.